Hi, I'm Tom Lydon here in San Diego at the Charles Schwab IMPACT Conference. I'm here with John Hoffman, head of the RIA channel at Invesco. Good seeing you, John.
Tom, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Another great conference, another great year with ETFs. Flows have been unique this year compared to other years. What are you seeing?
You know, Tom, they have been. So this year I think we're at $228 billion in net flows. But when you unpack that and you look at where the flows are coming from, $80 billion in the equity category, $60 billion of that 80 is in smart beta, factor-based ETFs. So 70% of the equity flows this year are in smart beta ETFs or factor ETFs. So I think we've hit kind of a tipping point here in some ways around smart beta utilization and adoption.
What happened to the whole thing about buy the index and cheap as possible? That's not happening anymore.
You know, that's certainly a trend. What I'd say though is, you know, if you look at the academic merit behind smart beta, it's not a new concept. It goes back, you know, into the 90s and even predates that period. We started at Invesco in the early 2000s, pioneering this category of investing. And we've got 18 years now of live track record on some of these. Tom, it's fascinating. If you look at a product like RSP, S&P,
equal weight.
Equal weight, you just equally weight the constituents. Had you invested $1 million when that product launched in 2003, you'd have $5.3 million today. If you did the cap weighted, you'd have $4.5 million. So $800,000 in difference of return there, just from weighting the components equally versus...
And a simple difference between the ETFs. So I want to tell you, we survey advisors all the time. 3 years ago, we asked them, would you like cheap and market cap weighted, or would you like a more intelligent index? 3 years ago, 4 out of 5 advisors say, give me the cheap index.
Sure.
Today, 2 out of 3 say they want to pay for a more intelligent index because they're more concerned about markets returning to normal times of volatility. So as advisors, are advisors getting smarter?
You know, we've spent a tremendous effort educating advisors and helping them understand the differences and the risks associated with these capabilities as well. And I think we've started to see the adoption. Again, the empirical research shows how these things work. You go back to Fama and French in the 90s, so, you know, small size and value are rewarded factors. Again, going to that equal weight, it tilts to small size. So I think we're starting to see the education catch up with the utilization, and it's a tremendous you know, capability for allocating capital more efficiently.
It is, and you know, historical benchmarks have been benchmarks, and they're great, and they've done very, very well. But academics show, history shows that we can do a little bit better, right?
Yeah, you know what's fascinating, Tom? Those early indexes were built around the time of the Model T Ford, right? And the only thing you could do is say, is the market going up or down? You apply a little bit more rigor to that, build indices that are designed to be investable, and you can really harness the power of technology and create better outcomes for clients.
Absolutely. John, as always, great seeing you. Thanks.
Tom, pleasure to see you. Thank you.